Can you, CD, help us understand, like, what is homeopathy?
So homeopathy, quote unquote, energy medicine, is a branch of medical science based on the principle that disease can be cured by strengthening the body's defense mechanism with substances selected for their energy-giving properties. And homeopathy, derived from the word homeo and pathos, meaning similar suffering, the cure is selected, which in its crude form would produce in a healthy body the same symptoms found in a sick person suffering from the specific disease. This crude substance, selected from herbs, minerals, or chemicals, is diluted and purified beyond the point of harm to its quintessential state of energy. In essence, homeopathy is this idea that like cures like, and homeo, and so it's like homogenized, like making everything of the same consistency, homeo, and pathy, like disease. So the idea is that something that will cause a symptom in a healthy person, if given in the right way, if you find someone that has that same set of symptoms, so let's say you pick a substance, some type of medicinal herb or something, and you kind of make it into like a diluted form, actually, and then you have someone take it over a period of time, they'll actually develop certain set of symptoms. And what the early homeopaths did is they very meticulously tested different substances from the mineral kingdom, from the animal kingdom, even from the things that will cause, like disease from the pathological domain, let's say. People take these things for an extended amount of time, and then they'll see what happens in different spheres of a person, mentally, physically, like very specific body systems, the breathing, the digestion, the skin, the nervous system, all these things. And then from that compendium of knowledge, then, they've organized it in such a way that if somebody comes and they present with a variety of symptoms, and you find a nice link that, okay, that this person has got these things, and these things match up well with what this substance would have caused in a healthy person. If you give that remedy, which has just the energy of that substance, and you kind of superimpose that on someone that has those symptoms. So imagine kind of like a sine cosine type of a wave, that kind of like there's a certain type of frequency that's there, certain things may be like this, certain things may be like this, certain things would be like this, and we would say that particular frequency that a person has is representative of a particular disease state that's within them. And so likewise, a person has that particular frequency at a given time, you say the outermost layer of disturbance. And now you find a remedy that has a similar frequency. Then when the two kind of come in contact, we say that the two similar like things actually can negate one another. And so what happens is when that remedy comes with that type of energetic frequency, that energetic signature on that disease kind of state the person has, it kind of helps, if it's the right match, then it kind of helps just mitigate that disturbance off of the person. And when that happens, then the person is able to, their body is able to kind of start restoring their health. Looking at the whole person, you're looking at them on an emotional level, on a mental level, their physical level, what particular symptoms they have, their generalities, what we say is like what they like, what they dislike, their fears, all these things. You're kind of looking at this big combination of things that the medicine is truly individualized. So we say, like, if you had like 10 people that were all like suffering from the same, medical condition, if you all gave them a diagnosis that was the same, and you had a case, with all of those 10 people, you may come up with 5 different remedies because it's all going to be individualized to their particular presentation, their constitution, their background, what they may have inherited and so on. So that's the neat thing about homeopathy is that with one remedy, you can affect people on a variety of levels.